Hey everyone, Bill and Carrie with KB Tricks.
Hello.
We're at Hunt. What are we doing?
We are in Maple Grove, Minnesota, and we are here to check out the 10th annual Chalkfest.
They claim to be the largest chalk art festival in the Midwest, so let's go see what's new and what's different because we've been here the last couple years. We're coming in on the south side of Main Street in the downtown area of Maple Grove. A lot of businesses around here too, and we're just going to go down the one side and come back. First drawing we're seeing is a 3D art one. The way how these work is you're supposed to stand in a certain spot and then it gives a different perspective kind of a thing. A lot of times the artist will show you what it's supposed to look like, and so then when you take the spot you can see the final product. So it's like a big goldfish with its tongue out. Oh no, we just got here and they're getting a couple sprinkles. So a lot of the artists are trying to cover up their drawings real quick. Yep, they're moving. Oh, hopefully this won't last long. Oh. This one's looking cool. A lot of detail. Oh, there's Lilo and Stitch. It didn't take long, and in fact, artists are helping each other cover the work, so they're kind of doing a team thing. Yeah, the crowd is dispersing pretty quick too.
Yes, that's what happens when it rains.
Yeah, but I like the rain.
Yes, you are both the only one who does.
Oh. They got a bunch of businesses out here that are local and some food trucks. So they're kind of just using the time to promote the community and other things you can do all times of the year or other events that they might hold. Man, we're getting like a fat rain, like big raindrops kind of thing going on, but a lot of people are just kind of taking cover along the sides of the walls or underneath the pop-up tents. And now it seems like it's slowing down. We kind of were able to get to a drier place under an awning, and also the wind's kind of to our back, so the rain's kind of falling away from the wall. But we're still a little wet, not horrible, but you can see it's really coming down onto the street. People are just, you know, hiding underneath all the pop-up tents and where they can. Almost crazy how, you know, like it is sunny, but there is quite a bit of overcast. Still a light sprinkle, but for the most part it's slowed down. And unfortunately this is one piece of work that did not get covered in time. And here comes another wave. Spoke too soon. All right, going back to the cover. Whew. Yes, we should have looked at the radar before we came over. Anticipation of what time this is going to hit. Oh, that poor piece of artwork I was just showing you. It's kind of streaking away now. Rain finally kind of paused for a second. This is Sean McCann?
Yes.
You're one of the artists?
Yes, a co-founder of the festival.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Been 10 years now, so it's exciting to have our big anniversary this year.
I got one of the big wigs.
Yes, yes.
Well, what are you making this year?
This year I'm going to be doing a really fun owl that is taking off in an airplane. And so I chalked a couple weeks ago a 2D version of this owl in Pittsburgh, and just had such a blast with it. I had to create it as a 3D piece here and getting ready to take off. So if this rain ever quits.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the rain. Like, there's nothing you can really do, right?
No, at this point we just cover it up and leave it till hopefully the rain has chance is gone.
Yeah.
And then we'll uncover it, fix any damage, and then get ready for tomorrow. So
excellent. Well, good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So that's what it's going to look like in the end, and can't see too much through the tarps right now. And the plan is we'll be back tomorrow to see the final products. Here's that one again that didn't get covered. Some of it kind of ran, but actually it looks like it held up pretty well. Looks as if the rain might have stopped for the moment. I'm gonna stick around a little bit, see if they decide to start uncovering things. Well, gonna see what we can see through some of the tarp here. They got a Stitch. Lilo and Stitch, just the live action version just came out. Here's another one of those 3D art ones. There's Sorcerer Mickey. And it's one of those 3D ones where you stand at a certain spot. In this place, they actually have a thing on a stand. You're supposed to look through the hole in that for the proper perspective. So we're going to take a look here to see what we can at least see right now with the tarp. All right, here we go. Here's how it kind of looks off to the side. Let's see what it looks through the proper hole. Cool. A lot of these pop-up tents and places are still open, so we're just going to explore some of those for a few minutes. It's still kind of sprinkly up at like the north block. And yeah, you can see a little bit through some of the tarps. A lot of them have something in the middle that kind of help separate the tarp from the artwork. There's a toucan. Both one can, toucan. Yuck, yuck. Yeah, be interested to see what this is. It looks like a squirrel with a superhero mask on. This is all the way on the north side. If you're looking for parking, you can park up ahead there. There's the Civic Center or whatever it's called. We're next to the Government Center, so you got parking over here too. But this is like an obstacle course kind of thing, like American Ninja Warrior type thing for kids. They go through and climb over things that are inflatables. Gonna make our way back to the south side of Main Street. Hopefully they'll start pulling up tarps soon, but who's to say at this point. So going down the west side of the street, kind of making some things out. But, the nice thing is some of them still have the photos of the final product or what it's supposed to look like. I got exhibits from the Maple Grove police and firefighters. More food trucks. Yeah, the sky is looking more promising. There is kind of thinner clouds and more open to the south. Hopefully that's what's coming this way. Here's another one that didn't get covered in time. You can see the colors got a little muted, but as Sean said, all the artists will clean this up when they get the chance. Make it all look like you didn't even know it was raining. We're back where we came in, and here's that goldfish with the tongue sticking out. Just looks like it's ready to break through the tarp. So we tried waiting out for a while to see if it would clear up and they would start taking out the tarps, but it's been, I'm not sure. I haven't actually been keeping track of how long it's been since it kind of stopped raining, but there's still a little bit of drizzle. So what we're going to do is normally we come here on Saturday to come see the early stages, and well, kind of see what we can for now, I guess.
The early stages are under tarps.
Yeah, so we'll come back tomorrow evening, Sunday evening, to come check out the final work. So we're doing the magic of editing.
The next day.
And it's Sunday like magic. Ooh. You can tell it's next day because Dad's with us now.
Mr. Tagalong.
Yeah, he has not been to Chalkfest yet, so we were talking about it. He was like, can I go? Sure, you can go. We're going to go see some chalk. The rain came in and cooled things off quite a bit.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot cooler today, and it's very windy.
Yeah, but at least
it looks like it could rain again.
Yeah, but at least it's not raining now, so hopefully we'll get to see.
So we may have to do this at a run today.
We actually parked in a different spot. We're kind of more on the north side. In this area, they gave a bunch of chalk to kids, so kids can come over here, or adults too, and make some chalk art themselves. So it was good to see that the crowd came in. Over behind us was the fire and police, first responders. They had their thing. Gonna go north here. Got about a block from where we are. We got about a block to go north, and then we'll go back south on Main Street. Going to the first spot. We got a swimmer. I think that's supposed to be a 3D piece, but so where you stand in a specific spot to see the effect. See, a lot of progress is made, and these artists are supposed to be done today, and you can see most of them are either complete or close to completion. There's Game Throw Inspire, and then next to that, underwater with some fish. Another underwater type one with some sea turtles. And there's that toucan that we saw through the tarp yesterday. Okay, this is awesome. I like this one. Squirrel with a old Polaroid camera. One shot. And then that's supposed to be the Polaroid photo. They're working on it for the 10th anniversary of Chalkfest. And now this is the end on the north side next to the Maple Grove Government Center. A couple of booths. So you can spin wheels or things for prizes down here. Gonna go back down the other side, so it's kind of on the west side of Main Street, heading south. Another 3D printed one that looks like a shark coming out of a genie lamp. In this case, they have drawn footprints where you're supposed to stand for the photo. They have some instructions on kneeling next to the lamp. I'm gonna go stand in the spot. So, oh, that's the effect. That's cool. There's one where you're supposed to sit on the spider web for the photo. The Spider-Man. There's Snoopy with Woodstock having a cup of coffee. It's supposed to be Van Gogh's Coffee Terrace at Night painting. Oh, this one's neat with looks like a crossover between Minnesota and where would you say this is supposed to be, hon? Like Brazil or something? Not sure. Well, this looks really neat with swans. That's really cool. Got a couple of booths with things like here. They can make some crafts where you can make some bracelets that look like, and learn about music, get a drawing made, and other things like you can buy licorice and ice cream, sorbets. It looks like you can get a photo taken over there. So a bunch of things that are family related you can do. Got somebody making balloon animals for the kids. Walking through this chalk zone area with the kids zone where they had all the chalk. They actually do have this thing designed in the middle and that they're letting people fill out with their own drawings or whatnot. And we're gonna just keep heading south on the west side of the road. Quite the line here. This is that Sorcerer Mickey that we had looked at yesterday through the tarp. But again, another one that you can get involved with. So in this case, it looks like you can go stand or sit on the rock next to Mickey for your photo. I'm going to try to go sideways here so you see a little bit better perspective. We're going to come up to a row of drawings, just kind of in these batches. The first one we're going to see here is octopus. I like it when they kind of come out of the square. Kind of gives it more life, like they're kind of breaking out. Looks like they got a black lab or some type of hunting dog. Could be somebody's pet. Neat. So you can do tips or donations, and this one takes donations to an animal rescue. So that's the sponsor for this one. And we're going to keep going. We got an 80s vibe. Nothing. Oh, I think that's Burger Time, who's a video game that was in the original Nintendo system. I remember playing. This one looks like some sort of monster. Not quite sure if it's supposed to be a lizard type thing, like a dinosaur-esque or not. And then next is Mother Teresa. A lot of details in her face. It's amazing. This is interesting. It looks like a portrait of a young lady with a headdress and a hummingbird. At the end of this group, the artist is still finishing up on a 3D image. I'm going to see here how the image changes as we go more in the position it's supposed to be, where you're supposed to look at it from. You can kind of see how it warps. It looks like going to be a fox and a squirrel riding motorcycles or scooters. What do you think so far, Dad?
Some are very interesting.
Yeah?
I was impressed with the Mother Teresa one.
Yeah, a lot of detail in there.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Almost, some of these almost look like real photos.
Yeah.
This next one, if you remember from yesterday, this one got rained on, but they came in and they've cleaned it all up. It looks fantastic today. Yeah, working with the perspective of the kids playing around. Almost looks like crystals came falling out of the sky and broke into the concrete. Cool effect. Really nice here. Good crowd came out. Our next piece of work is the Joker with Harley Quinn from DC movies. My dad was liking this one, the way how there's so many bright colors and how they blend together so well. Really cool. It looks like a hand drawing on a large scale. And do another 3D one at the end. Looks like some rubber duckies and stuff, but again, as we move to the correct spot to look at this, you can see how everything kind of warps to be in the correct spot. So it looks like in this one you can sit on an inner tube for the photo to be in the water with the ducks. That's what it looks like more from the correct perspective. Going to the next section, another 3D image. Kind of see what it looks like there. It looks kind of like Zeus, I think. This one's fun. This is Pedro Pascal from a certain scene in the Nicolas Cage movie that he did with Nicolas Cage. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent or something like that is the name of it. If you know the scene, you know the scene. We got one more block of chalk art to see before we'll go back and see the ones on the other side. Got another 3D art one. I'm gonna go stand in the right spot. Cute cat as a King of Hearts. Just always interesting the way how the perspective changes when you walk, you know, along the side. Got some chalk art volunteers, workers that are posing for a photo in there. Having fun with it. They've earned it after all the work they've been doing this weekend. Oh, that is a real awesome looking Viking. Wow. That has some cool detail like in his beard, and the eyes are just popping. Wow, this one looks amazing. Just, I mean, look at that detail on like the face and the shading. Wow. That is beautiful. Another one with a young lady and a wolf. Cool. And here's that first one we saw yesterday when we came in before it started raining. That big goldfish, 3D perspective. Can't quite get to the perfect center there because there's a lot of people in line, but I'm going to try here. I think fun posturing. Oh wow. I'm liking this one. A lot of detail and the way how it kind of just looks very 3D. Like the image just kind of pops at you. This one yesterday, I couldn't identify what it was. It's one of the few ones that we saw before it really started to rain, but it's Alphaba from the Wicked movies, well, also Broadway play. For their tip thing, they say it's a flying monkey adoption fund. Lilo and Stitch from the original cartoon from 2002, not the live action version. I don't think I've said it, but we're going to go up the east side of the road now, going north on Main Street to see what's on the other side. There's a 3D image one. I think it's a dragonfly. Really long. Wow. This 3D drawing is the big blue cock, which is what the statue is actually called. It's the big blue rooster at the Walker Arts Center park, which is over where the Cherry and the Spoon is. But it seems like this one, it might be a take of Rocky and Bullwinkle, because Bullwinkle moose, and then there's Rocky sitting on his head, the flying squirrel from the old cartoons. And this was one of the ones that wasn't covered yesterday with the rain, but they did a fantastic job cleaning it up. Looks spectacular, you would not have known. Great colors on that. This is Jack Black's character from a Minecraft movie that came out earlier this year. And there's the chickens. I don't know what the deal is with the chickens, but it's a cultural thing, I don't know. Movie reference thing, game reference thing. This is Sean, who we talked to yesterday, and this is his final product with the owl flying the plane. That looks awesome. So for this, he's telling people they can stand on the X right here to get the photo. Sean's telling his mom how to pose for the photo. There's another owl one. That looks really cool with the white off the black background. Oh, so something about the backgrounds they use, the black one. It's actually a type of paint. It's like a chalk paint that a lot of the artists use to create the canvas, to then work on that, versus going straight off of the asphalt. If you know me, I like tigers, so I'm a little biased toward this one, but that is cool. Never thought about a tiger in a spacesuit before. Next one up is another 3D art. Looks like it's a black sheep among some white sheep. Gonna go see if we can get a more straight on position from the end. There we go, that's what it's supposed to look like. Another 3D art one. This one looks like a couple hands coming out of the ground holding a bird and a birdhouse. And one of the options is you can go stand on the peg coming out of the birdhouse entrance. Some of these are a little hard to get to the spot because they're popular, but just trying as best I can here for you. I got an 80s style looking one here that says People and Strange. And then another Lilo, a Stitch one, or at least Stitch. Again, the animated version, not the live action. You got a loon with its chick on his back, and you didn't know loons will actually carry their chicks on their back for like the first year or so, or at least first couple months. Then got a portrait looking one. This looks really cool, kind of a Greek, I think, type look. And I don't recognize the singer. Nice effect to it. Looks like there's animation or animated. And it looks like we're coming back up the Sorcerer Mickey, which is where we came in. Hey, we're gonna make our way out of Chalkfest. What do we think?
Oh, it's great as always. Yeah, everyone's very talented.
Yeah, what did the new guy think?
I really was impressed with some of the detail on some of the things. It was just, I really like Mother Teresa and the tiger and the Vikings.
Yeah, those are like your favorites?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite, hon?
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch. We're not biased though, are we?
No, not at all.
No, there were. I like Sean's too. Like that.
Oh, yeah, no,
with the owl with the big eyes.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I really like that. Hey, please do us a favor, subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are not subscribers, so help us flip the number, help the channel grow, help us reach our next goal of 2,000 subscribers. But how, what are the details on this?
It's usually the first weekend in June. Watch, they'll change that on me now. It is completely free to attend, and it's always a lot of fun. It's held on Saturday and Sunday, the event itself. This year, they are having, they're keeping the street blocked, and there is viewing available tomorrow on Monday.
So if you're watching this Monday morning, you have all day to come check this out. Typically, it's been on Sunday, and then they'll power wash it all off. This year, this is new. They're going to stay open till Monday, so if you didn't get a chance to come out here over the weekend, you can come out Monday to go see this, all these awesome pieces of work. But anyway, we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill, not a junior.
I'm Carrie.
And I'm Bill, not a senior.
Thanks for watching. We've been watching KB Treks. We'll see you soon. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.
Bye-bye.